Hi guys, Monday, April 27th. So we have finished the novel, all 12 chapters, and on the agenda today, we are going to discuss some of the themes that were in the novel. That is going to be your assignment for your final essay. That is not going to be available to you until this Friday on No Red Ink, but I do want to go ahead and discuss the assignment so you guys can kind of start to brainstorm, and some of you that want to go ahead and get started on your ideas, at least for the assignment, you can do that. The other thing we have to do today is we are going to finish our characterization change chart, which was the assignment last Friday for Pony Boy, so I'm about to get to that in just a second. And then it also says the final exam review, so I'm going to show you the links to, I have two options for you, and I'll just get right to that. Okay, so first thing first, says theme overview, discuss our final essay. So this is not available to you yet. I already said that. It's going to be available to you on Friday. But for those of you who kind of want to get started in the process, I'm going to go over the actual assignment with you. So there are several themes in the novel The Outsiders that were discussed while filling out our plot diagram. We will finish filling out the plot diagram on Wednesday. We're going to kind of keep it to the same schedule that we've been doing. So that's why the actual assignment is not going to be available to you until this Friday. So your assignment says to sketch which of the themes you feel is the most significant overarching theme from the novel. Be sure to use reasons and evidence from the text to support your answer. So out of all of the 8 themes that we will have discussed by Wednesday on our plot diagram, you are choosing one to write your essay over. This is kind of your opinion. There's no right or wrong answer as long as you do a really nice job of using evidence from the novel and you make a compelling argument of this. So the tip for you, you should have 3 paragraphs total, an introduction, a body, and a conclusion paragraph, and use the graphic organizer made available to you on my teacher page to help you organize your thoughts before writing. Again, this is not going to be available to you on Friday for a reason, because I'm going to go over the graphic organizer with you so that you can organize your thoughts before you start writing. This is going to be a 200-point assignment, and that's why we're going to plan and do a good job of planning before we start writing. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go over today is the characterization change chart. So if you click on that, for some reason, you have to download it this time. It wouldn't let me do what I normally do. And you download it and it pops up and you can see now it's a finished product. So now we have the whole finished thing. And I'm gonna put it up here like this because it's bigger and it's easier for me to manage. Here we go. So we were discussing how Pony Boy, his perspective had changed. We talked about how his opinion of the Socs has changed significantly as his understanding of them have changed, how he's experienced all this death and all this violence, and that has also made him kind of change his perspective on life. And then the third and final thing was that he realizes the power of family and love. And so this was the final quote that we needed to find, and we had to finish reading the novel to find this. So a really good quote, you might find a better one, that's totally fine, would be when Pony Boy says, Soda Pop would always be the middleman, but that didn't mean he had to keep getting pulled apart. Instead of Derry and me pulling apart, he'd be pulling us together. So this is important because Pony resents Derry's constant nagging and he never feels like he's wanted. That's kind of how he feels the whole time. And Derry's just really imposing these rules and this harsh discipline out of concern and love for Pony, and he's looking out for his own well-being. So these are just 2 different perspectives. That's an example of how two different people see things completely differently. Pony loves Soda, and he is so thankful that he is always there to take up for him, but neither Derry nor Pony realize the strain that Soda feels by being the middleman. So he's the middle child, and he is also the middleman between the two of them. And I think when Soda runs out, at the very end, when Pony and Derry are getting into it, they both kind of finally realize the strain it's taking on Soda Pop. Everybody loves Soda. And that they need to just stick together, put aside their differences, and move forward. So there's the finished final product for that. Okay, how do I get... There we go. Then it says, your homework final exam review on JeopardyLabs.com or Puzzle Pack. Choose 3. So this is just to help you review for the final exam. That will be on classmarker.com. It's not going to be available until Wednesday. So this link is not active. But these are. So if you click on JeopardyLabs.com, we have played Jeopardy before in my classroom. And that's really bright so you can't see it. If you click on that link, you can make it however many teams you want. You could have no teams. Click start. And then you can just go through here and choose. And to reveal the correct response, you just hit the space bar. These questions and answers will really help you in reviewing for your final exam. So if you do this, you'll be very well prepared for that final exam, because I do believe there is a time limit on that exam. Or you can go to this puzzle pack that's available to you, and you can choose 3 different things. If you'd rather do that than play the game, that's fine too. And there's all different things. You can do a fill in the blank, matching. You can do this magic square puzzle, this word search, this crossword. There's a lot of options, and you just have to choose 3 of those. Or you don't have to do that at all. You can just go and play the Jeopardy game. Either way, those 2 things are going to help you with the final exam. And then I just wanted to remind you that the Theme Connections T-chart, this thing right here, this is due tomorrow by 3:30. Some of you have already sent it to me, and that's fine if you have finished reading the novel. The reason it has not been due until now is because you had to finish reading the novel first. So I wanted to wait till we finished reading the novel before that was due. So there you have it. And that's kind of all I have for you guys today. There is no journal assignment this week because we will be discussing how to write the final essay, which will be available to you on this Friday on No Red Ink. That will be due on the following Friday, so you'll have a week to write that. Another important thing that you need to watch out for is this Wednesday, the final exam will be available to you. If you go to my teacher page and click on that link, it will become live on Wednesday, and you will have 2 days to turn that in. But I believe once you start that, it is a timed thing, so you will only have so much time to take it once you log in and start it. And I'm going to go over how to do that with you on Wednesday's video, so just be prepared for that. Wednesday's video should cover all the questions that I know I will have over the final exam. One last reminder, the T-chart, the Theme Connections, is due tomorrow by 3:30. If you have any questions about anything I've gone over today, then be sure to message me. Of course, I will be on Zoom, my normal office hours, so always get on there if you have any questions. You are probably not the only one. Since we are pretty much finishing up the semester, I can't believe it's already over. I miss you guys. I would love to see you on Zoom. If you just want to say hi, that's great too. But until then, that's it. That's all I've got. See you guys.